fashion consultant at the retail consultancy Verdict. Anusha, in your experience, what do you think that M&S is getting wrong when it comes to general merchandise?
I think the story of Marks and Spencer's failures in general merchandise it's a continuous story. It's one that we've heard a long time. Some of the biggest failings are design, not getting stock to store fast enough when responding to changes in consumer demand. But I think there have been improvements. It is a process, and it takes a long time to make changes to a business that is on such a big scale.
But they brought in a whole bunch of very top designers, I mean very important people within the industry to try and redesign particularly the women's collections. They're in a lot of the magazines. I saw lots of pictures of that suede skirt over the summer and into the winter. Why aren't people buying them, or can they just not find them when they get to the store?
I think, yes, definitely getting stock to store is one of the biggest problems, but I think also Marks and Spencer has lost a lot of its loyal customers, and it is trying hard to remedy that. But you can have great products and you can put them in magazines, but if you've lost a lot of the people who are already shopping there, then you really need to work on building up their customer base as well.
So who is the Marks and Spencer's customer these days?
That's a million-dollar question. We are still looking at quite a mature target demographic, but that's not to say that it's not a target demographic who are really interested in fashion.
Okay, so where do they go from here? You know, Steve Rowe taking over, he's been doing general merchandise for quite some time, veteran of the industry, veteran of M&S. I mean, what did he do to turn things around for them?
Well, I think one thing that he's got in his favour is that Marks and Spencer has now started putting in place quite important building blocks in its infrastructure. We've seen that it's done very well in online over Christmas, and I think it will build upon that. I think also it needs to start working on its merchandising, especially with GM. So one of the biggest problems we've seen, not just with M&S, but with a lot of the clothing retailers over the period, is that this response to unseasonable weather patterns. Now, responding to that quickly when you've got big orders from long lead suppliers, that is something that they really need to work on. I think they need to work on managing those relationships so that they can respond to demands for different products quickly.
Now, Anusha, I stand up here a lot and I talk about retailers, and we often hear from them that they come back and say, it's not our fault, it was the weather, we couldn't stock the right things. I mean, this seems to be happening the entire time. If we have unpredictable weather in Britain, shouldn't retailers be prepared for that?
Yeah, absolutely, and I agree with you. That is a story that we seem to have been hearing for the last couple of years. I think in this case it wasn't just a problem with not having enough